Hey guys, welcome to Whiskey and Women. I am Crysta, a furniture artist out of Garland, Texas. With me, as always, is my lovely Sue. And Sue, tell them what you about, girlfriend.
Hey guys, I'm Sue with Nana's Antique and Paint Boutique. I'm located in Sevierville, Tennessee, inside the Fleet Traders Paradise, 1907 Winfield Dunn Parkway, where I sell my painted furniture, and I sell Dixie Belle paint products, another paint line to come, wood cutouts, and I do have a large selection of transfers in too. If anybody's interested in transfers, they've been asking for it for quite some time. They're in. I've got many to choose from. Tonight, I'm going to be working on a couple different chairs because they're past due jobs that have to go out. I've already put wood filler on this chair, sanded it back, scrubbed it with white lightning. I'm going to be putting a coat of gloss on it, and then it'll go off to the shop to be painted in one of Miss Lillian's colors. Then I have another chair here that I've cleaned and sanded down because the customer painted it and they weren't happy with the outcome with the drips. Had to sand all that back, clean it, and that will be in fluff.
And so, Sue, the chairs that Sue's talking about, the customer actually painted them themselves, was not happy with it, brought it back to Sue and says, help. And so when we were in Tennessee, Sue, they're bringing in, it's what, 6 chairs, Sue?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're bringing in them a piecemeal, like 2 at a time. And so they said that they wanted them white and distressed. So Sue, I'm going to tell you, I did maybe 10% of the work. Sue did 90%. Well, I'd say I did 5%. Shorty did 5%. Sue did 90%. And because he was out there, remember, with the drips, we're trying to find where all the drips were, because if it's a incorrect paint job, I don't want to say a bad paint job, but they brought it back to Sue
because they
weren't happy with it. If you get a piece in and somebody says, oh, just paint over the old finish. Well, if it's got drips and splotches and goops, if you paint over that, it's going to look like it's your work. And
right.
So Sue had to sand them all the way back. And so she distressed it and gave it to the customer, and he was happy with them. And he says, well, the next 2 I want distressed even more. So it was like, okay. So, Twanya's on with us. She says, hello, Crysta and Sue. Sherry, it says, hi, ladies. It's Sherry from Vacaville, California. Jessie is on with us. She says, hello, beautiful ladies. Ann is on. Ann from Indiana. And right now, Delania Miller is on. She says, hey, ladies. So I can't have anything really up on my table because I'm working on my workbench. And, yeah, you guys are seeing me from a different angle. I have spent some time rearranging my workspace, and it's still a wreck, but, I'm getting there. So earlier today, I actually posted in Whiskey and Women and on my personal page 2 different options about what you guys would like to discuss tonight. And I think we had 1 or 2, but I didn't put it up very long, 1 or 2 responses. So what I'm going to do is put it up to you guys now. Type in your comments. Oh, Ma is watching on YouTube. So, hey, Ma. So the first topic would be, do you want to debate the difference between unity and peaceful coexistence? Or do you want to talk about, let's get rid of the stigma of showing a messy studio, a messy workspace? So put in the comments what you would rather talk about, and because we're going to be asking you guys questions along the way too, because we want to know what you guys think. So A would be debating, should we strive for unity or should we strive for peaceful coexistence? And B would be getting rid of the stigma over a messy work area. So tell me what you guys would like to talk about today. So Delania says messy workspace. Sherry's got a question mark. I think I lost her on what we're going to discuss. And I'm sorry, Sherry, if I did. And so far we've gotten just Delania said messy workspace and the, you know, the stigma around a messy workspace. Sherry says, in relation to what I feel like there's something missing. So it goes to pretty much everything is something that Sue and I were discussing earlier, is that whether or not we should actually strive for unity in the artist community, or should we strive for peaceful coexistence in the artist community. And so didn't know which way you guys wanted to go, about whether you wanted to talk about messy workspaces or if you wanted to talk about peaceful coexistence versus unity. So Cass says, morning from Australia, Crysta and Sue.
Hello.
So Sherry says, why can't you have both? There's
Well, that's what we want to know.
Yeah.
That's been the topic.
That's been the topic of discussion. So I'll put that down on my little shelf right here. Tammy Martin is on. She says, hi there, ladies. Anne says that she likes the topic of unity versus peaceful coexistence. So it's kind of 50-50. So do you want to break it up? Oh, let me tell you guys what I'm actually, yeah, I'm actually doing stuff. Back to working on my workbench, because I finished up. Oh, if you guys didn't see my live yesterday, I finished the mirror that I used the Miss Lillian's Pro Stick on, and I put the gilding jewels, and it's right here. Let me grab it. I'll show you that. And so I finished that. I need to photograph it. And so this is the IKEA mirror that Stacy Acoin gave me. Let me see if I can get it all in one. Which way am I going? There you go.
I love it.
And so that is the Metamorphosis transfer by Grace on Design, the A1 transfer. And look at those gilding jewels up there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
That's what really pulled it together.
Oh, yeah. Gilding jewels.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
He's so confident.
Well, it wasn't me. It was the gilding jewels. It was my hand, but it was definitely the gilding jewels.
No doubt.
And that's the thing. A lot of times I won't even like a piece until I hit it with glaze or gilding at the end. And then it's like, that's it. So, did you want to maybe possibly hit both topics tonight?
Sure.
Think we can do that? Okay, so Kat says I might need some, laugh out loud. Need some what, Kat? Need some confidence? We got you, girl. You can have some of mine. There you go.
It just seems to come up a lot in Crysta and my conversations, you know, how people should just all get along, that do artwork and support one another. And I know all of you have heard that over and over and over online. And I don't know why we can't all just back each other doing something that we love.
And so my thing is that, you know, my point in this and my stance is that I would love for everyone to get along and everyone to do it, but we're human and that's not going to happen.
Right. It's not realistic.
It's not realistic. You know, I pull a lot from my granny. Again, she wasn't an educated woman, but she was a wise woman. And as a child, I remember her saying that, baby girl, you need to shoot for them stars, knowing you're just going to reach the top of the tree, you know?
Right.
It's, you know, definitely you have to have a goal and a dream, and that's great. But just know you're probably not going to go as high as you set your thoughts and your standards. And so, and in that, when we were having this discussion earlier, I heard my granny in my head say, you know, shoot for the stars, knowing that you'll probably just hit the top of the tree. And then I went to the, I would love to have unity, but honestly, I think the best that we can accomplish is peaceful coexistence. And so my idea of peaceful coexistence is that if you don't like somebody, or you don't like what they're doing, or you don't like anything, just shut up and move on. Not everything needs a response. Not everything needs, an attack. Not everything.
Okay, can I say something now?
Yes, ma'am.
Um, I didn't mean to sound stern. It shows your character when you do that too. The good, the bad, the ugly. It's showing your character, and it always is better to be nice.
And so, like I said, I would love for, unity to happen. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think the best we can hope for is a peaceful coexistence that, you're allowed to do and like, and not everyone has to be that way. And if they're not, you don't have to bash them or go after them over it. You can very easily just peacefully coexist.
Exactly.
And so, like I said, as much as I would love to have unity, it's not going to happen. I just, and so tell me your thoughts on that. Anne says that she loves that piece. Kat says gilding. Anne says, Sue, she loves your earrings.
Oh, thank you. I just got them. You know who made these earrings, Crysta? Super Mario.
Did he really?
The old wrestler? Yeah.
Yeah. There is the sweetest man. He's what, Greek?
Yeah.
Yeah. And little guy, my husband's height.
He's a retired pro wrestler.
And he's a retired pro wrestler, and they around there, his name is Luigi, and they call him Super Luigi. And he makes jewelry now. And so I think that they are absolutely beautiful, Sue.
Thank you.
Kat said exactly. Kat says, I like my happy place. Delania says, I always fall back on treat others how you want to be treated. There you go. That's a good way too,
Yeah.
Delania said, scroll on.
Right.
I agree. Kat says, we agree to disagree. Yeah, but there is something in you don't have to engage. You don't have to throw somebody's name in the dirt. You don't have to sit there and go after somebody in passive aggressive post and, tag them and stuff. And, just shut up and move on. That's peaceful coexistence. Delania says, I 100% agree. Anne says, do you think it could be a little jealousy floating around? I don't know, and I don't care. And I'm not even saying that there's a situation going on with me. It's just conversations that, a lot of artists and I have had.
Yeah, it's observation.
Yeah, it's just observation. It's not it's not any one thing that's going on. It's something that it's been a topic of conversation for, quite a while with artists. And so Sue and I were just talking about it. And as you know, we've been kind of doing a hot topics thing recently with you guys that every week we've been discussing something. And sometimes facts in our life will dictate what we talk about. And other times it's just nothing really. It's just something that we've discussed during the week and said, hey, you think maybe we should talk about that this week? It's not, like I said. So.
And somewhere along the line, I don't know if you told me or what, but it broke my heart that somebody had posted something they were so proud of. First thing they ever painted, and well, not everybody, but a few people knocked it down. And this person won't pick up the paintbrush again now. That's sad to me.
Naturally, you told me about that because that happened in a group that I no longer follow. I'm no longer in, pretty much for that reason. It's like if you weren't one of the top, people that posted in that group, and if you weren't a part of their little clique, then whatever you posted either didn't get approved or it got knocked down. And so I was like, you know what? I'm out of here. This isn't at all what I'm here for. And so
I don't condone that at all.
And so I had left the group that Sue was talking about, and we were discussing it, and she told me that had happened, and I was like, "You've got to be kidding me!" And she's like, "No, no." So I was like, "All right, yeah." And again, to me, that is peaceful coexistence. I didn't post in the group, "Hey, you bunch of A, B, C, Ds, and I'm leaving," because no, I just hit the leave group button. You know.
See, that's the thing. When I see negativity like that, I really have to bite my tongue to not make a comment back in their defense. So
And
now I'm pulled into it, and it's a vicious circle.
And see, in that group that Sue told me that happened in, I have stuck up for people before. And then people would be like, "Oh, well, you're just trying to," no, I'm just trying to encourage somebody. You know,
Be
um,
real.
and so, again, it was I call it the Mean Girl Club. It's the Mean Girl Club. And we all know that. And I think it was Delania was saying last week how, it's really big in the Tumblr community. And I don't know how it is in the Tumblr community because I'm not a member of the Tumblr community. But it has gotten to the point where I will just leave a group. It's not an airport. I don't need to announce my arrival or my departure. I just go away. Just, okay, I'll unfollow the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Sue, remember you called me and you said, "Did you see what was posted?" And you said, that's when I told you. I didn't even tell Sue that I left the group.
Yeah, I remember now. I hear so much, and so do you. I can't remember what angle it came from.
Yeah. And so that was the thing is Sue told me about that one, and I was like, that's why I left. Let's see here. Sorry guys, I gotta put my mouse on my lap because I got my workbench down here on my table. Amber says she almost missed us. I'm glad you didn't. Delaney said some people thrive on drama. Amber says, Jessie Prentice, hello, beautiful Jessie. Amber says that is sad. Delaney said, when somebody says it's their first time doing something, I make it a point to make an encouraging comment. And
absolutely. Who said that?
Delaney.
Very good.
And Sue, I don't know what happened, but I guess when I grabbed my mouse, I took you off the screen, but I got you back on because we all know how much of a technical genius I am. Jessie says no one has the right to bully or be nasty. Just move on and shut up. And that's, to me, that's peaceful coexistence.
So quit being bullied to me.
Did y'all hear my husband? He just walked in. He says, so you need to stop being a bully to me.
Bye.
You want to come in and say hi to Sue?
Hey, what's going on, Sue? Hey, you know how we were telling you that around this whole neighborhood people put furniture?
Yeah.
Guess what my wife found yesterday?
Let me guess. Somebody already let the cat out of the bag. And then I said, what does he do with all these record players and records?
I found, so if you're following along at home, right across the street, 2 doors down from us on the curb was there was 3 suitcase record players. And I guarantee you he's going to go get one. That's why he walked out. I just heard a hell yeah from down the hall. There was 3 of the suitcases. And then if you're grew up in the 70s and 80s, like I did, remember the console stereos that stacked up that our parents had, the record player on top. And then we had the EQ and the record, because we didn't have CDs back then. We had the cassette player and the 8-track player. Well, one of the ones that sat on top. And so
look at this, girl.
There was 3 like this.
Wow, that's a nice shape.
Yeah.
And it's got the built-in speakers, and it's got the plug for
The only thing is, I'm gonna have to get a plug cord.
Yeah, none of them had power cords. That's
Well,
it.
that's easy enough, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
And they all have needles, so that's a big thing.
That's
'Cause
amazing in
the hardest
itself.
thing to find is a needle.
and so Sue asked me, what is he going to do with all those record players? I said, when we get our house, we'll probably have a record player in every room. I mean, he
Out
does.
in the garage, I have a AM, FM record player, 8-track player too. It's an 8-track AM, FM radio and a record player out in the garage. And before it got filled with shit, my son
Watch your language.
and me and my kids used to go out there and flip vinyl and 8-tracks and everything. But right now, our garage has been taken over. But we used to go out there and play music and hang out in the garage and play, 8-tracks and vinyl and all kinds of stuff.
Okay. Love you.
What's that?
That is going to be me stomping up.
Love you, Sue.
I love you, buddy.
So let's get back to comments. Amber says, I know I did not do that because I never put negativity out there. Just no need. Life is hard enough right now without dragging others down. Absolutely.
Amen, sister.
Kath says, Amber says, hey, Kath, I painted a box today. I'm starting to paint smalls again. I'm so happy you're painting smalls. I'm so glad you're painting again. Anne says that she does the same thing. She just leaves the group. Delaney said, yes, there's a war going on over there right now. I've left several groups recently. Delaney, was that the Tumblr groups that you left? Yeah, Kat says Shorty's Museum. Kat has actually been here to our house and saw a portion of his 10,000 record collection. Like he has over 10,000 records.
Yeah, I saw the closet myself.
Yeah, that's only about maybe 1,000 to 1,500 of them, Sue. Delaney said, yes, I dang near wore out my mom's Kansas record. Honey, Kath says hi.
Hey, what was that album that he found in the parking lot here in Tennessee for $3?
The one that I confiscated, the Janis Joplin?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, that's mine. Amber says that I've been looking for one of those Woden suitcases or silverware cases, if any find. So you don't want it stuck in it. You just want the case. You don't want the record player. Is that correct, Amber? Amber says that she's been looking for one of those Woden suitcases or silverware cases. If anybody finds one, Shorty, hint, hint. So Jerry says, now we turn things around. Kat says, amen. She's Delaney did. Yeah, she says it's Tumblrs that she left a bunch of group.
Wow.
And
so wait a minute, is she saying it's getting nasty in the Tumblr groups?
Yeah, that it's in the Tumblr groups. Well, I've known that it's been nasty in the Tumblr groups for a little while, and I knew that. And
I don't get that.
But I didn't know how nasty it was until Delaney brought it up the other day. And but yeah, it's getting really nasty in the Tumblr groups. I mean, like it's Sparta over there right now.
I'm sorry, but what is wrong with people? Don't answer that.
Yeah. You notice I was quiet. I wasn't gonna. So, did I even tell you guys what I was doing to this? I don't even know if I even talked about what project I was.
No, you told me before we went live, so you need to tell them.
Now that we're halfway through the video, maybe I should tell them what the heck I'm doing. This is my workbench, and what I am doing is I am putting the first layer of glaze on. And what I am doing is I am doing a mixture of two colors. I am using Miss Lillian's Metallic in Patina which is, let me hold on. Let me put this down and then I'll take the colors up to the screen so y'all can see it. And remember, I am going to be putting the reason I'm using metallics, and I can still discuss this while I'm working, is that when I did the oil slick piece for my husband, I put a acrylic, acrylic pour over the top of it. And it made that glaze look phenomenal. Like to me, it was just a little bit muted. And then when the epoxy went over the top, oh God, it looks so good. And I never thought that top could ever look that good. And so I decided that it just made those metallics pop. And so that's what I'm doing is I am kind of with different colors doing a similar method. But right now I'm using, and I can do that right now and come over. This is the Miss Lillian's metallic, and this one is called Patina Glaze. Look at this.
Yummy.
Yummy. And then this one is also a metallic glaze, and this one is called Rose Quartz. And look at that. And so now,
I like that. Let me see that again.
Did you just fall in love?
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
So, okay, I'm going to attempt to take my phone off the charger and show you guys. This is a lot harder than it looks. So you see here is, this is without the glaze. And this is with the glaze.
Me like it.
And so you can see where I haven't glazed, it's still that, but that is with the glaze.
Love it. Love that glaze on there.
Yeah, and so this is still just a first coat. I will.
Hey, Crysta?
Yes, ma'am.
You're ruining it. You're ruining a perfectly fine piece of furniture.
Yeah, this press board piece out of China that we bought at Lowe's I'm just ruining it. Eek. Yes. Hold on. Amber says, where is that? Is it the star of the show? After I get the glaze, then I'm going to take the picture of Shorty, which I have right here, and I'm going to kind of cut it down a little bit, burn the edges, and then put it down. But I want to get the glaze down first because I want this to pop. And so I didn't want to hit that with any type of glaze, and I do want to burn the edges of that and have the burnt edges, nothing muting that burnt edge. So, Kat says yummy. Delania said that's beautiful. Thank you guys. Tammy says it's so pretty. Kat says it's pretty. Kat says my nail color when I get married. The rose quartz or the patina? Because there were two. Amber says Delania Miller. That is just sad, Delania. This world is just so hard right now. Why make it harder? Exactly.
Exactly.
And so, and that's it. Like I said, that's a discussion that we've had for a long time. And it's anytime anything pops off between a group or somebody sees something and they're like, oh, is this about you? And, they'll send it to other people. And it's like, don't care if it is. My thing is the only beef I'm wanting is like a ribeye, maybe a porterhouse.
Right.
I don't want to fight with a bunch of people, but
Oh yeah, if we could accomplish anything out of doing these weekly get-togethers, it would be for the unity.
Me, it's
And a
peaceful.
safe place for people to go and ask questions and know that we will not allow bashing.
Mm-mm. None.
No stupid questions. Ask away.
And if there's ever a topic that you guys want to discuss, like right now over on TikTok, and this might be a part of the feud in the Tumblr world because it showed up on my TikTok. There was a girl who owned that owns a glitter company, and somebody messaged her and asked her if she did affiliates, if she was looking for affiliates or brand ambassadors. And so the person that contacted her was a Tumblr creator. And the woman that owned the glitter company went on, made her own video about people begging for free product and affiliate marketing and how she's against it and people, use her. But she was so violent and agitated and just really nasty in her comment because I have been thinking about doing some glitter coats. And so I've been looking into some of these Tumblr glitter companies that I could maybe add some of these different glitters into my top coat.
Right.
To, do like sparkle finishes. And Miss Lillian sells some, but again, I'm looking for stuff that has shapes. And, they do, Miss Lillian's has some, but it's just glitter. It's not like you can get the American flag or skulls or pumpkins.
Right. Specialty.
Yeah. And so I started looking into glitter companies, and hers was one of the ones that I was looking into. And so I was following her page and I saw that and it was like, well, nope. And so I unfollowed the company. And so there was no reason for, even though she made a couple of good points. I would love to debate her and discuss with her how I think that she may be a little off in her thinking. But the way that she did it was so vitriol and so nasty that I unfollowed the page. I'm no longer following the page.
Maybe some people should be business people.
And so, the lady wasn't asking for free stuff. She just asked her if she was looking for somebody and if she did affiliate links. That's not a bad thing for somebody to ask. Delaney says, "Ooh, ribeye is my favorite." Yeah, that's the only beef I'm.
Good girl.
Yes, that's the only thing. That's the only beef. Maybe a porterhouse with like a side of lobster. I'm not looking for a war with anybody. Tammy says, "Yum, ribeye with some garlic shrimp." Y'all some hungry girls out there tonight, huh?
Yeah, they're making me hungry. Hungry.
You hungry? Well, as long as you don't get hitchy, I'm good. Well, Austin was home today, and so Shorty didn't have to go get him. And so Shorty actually got off work early, so I actually cooked dinner and had enough time to eat before we went live. So probably one of the first times in history you've seen Crysta not hungry.
What'd you make?
During Whiskey and Women. I'm not hungry.
What did you make?
Oh, I just made, honestly, I made manwich.
Oh, that's yummy. I love manwich.
So do we. And I gave the boys an option. I told them that I could make Desperation, which is seasoned, in our house, Desperation is seasoned hamburger meat in like macaroni and cheese. Or we could have breakfast for dinner. I would have made bacon and biscuits and eggs. Or we could have had manwich, and the boys decided that they wanted manwich, so I made manwich.
How many of you guys have had horchata?
Oh, horchata?
OMG. I already looked up the recipe and I've got everything written down on my grocery list. I'm going to start making it.
So when Sue was here, there's a Mexican drink called horchata, and she had never had it before. Well, we went to a Mexican flea market when she was here, and when we were down at Harry Hines to have lunch, and I said, "Have you ever had horchata?" And she said, "No." So I ordered her a glass of horchata, and I said, "Taste it. If you don't like it, I'll drink it." She took one sip and was like, "Mine." You ain't
My
getting this
favorite
back.
drink now.
Yeah,
I could
mine.
drink it every day.
Yep. Amber says, try being disabled and people are being ugly. I'm telling you, this world is hard right now. I just can't take negativity. I only watch happy lives with no drama because I have enough drama just trying to heal and just get well. For God's sake, I can't even work right now. Yes, we need a good community here. And that is so true, Amber.
We
Cass
love
said,
you, Amber.
yeah, I adore Amber. Kat said exactly, Crysta, that's petty. I think that was when I was talking about the glitter.
Yeah.
Kat said that was awful. Delania said that's new. I hadn't heard that one. Delania, I'll send you a message with the name of the company and you can follow their TikTok. You can go and look. I mean, it was just, the lady asked a question. She made a comment and posted, are you looking for affiliates or brand ambassadors? And she's a Tumblr maker, and this woman made a response video to her comment, just eviscerating her, and it was disgusting. It was really disgusting. So like I said, I was looking, I'm always thinking, so I was like looking for stuff to put into glitter coats, and so yeah, and there's drama. That's the only drama I saw. I don't know about any of the other drama, but that one did pop up on my FYP on TikTok. Tammy said, ooh, sparkle finishes sound amazing. Delaney says, my wall of glitter is 99% glitter chip glitter. They're the number one I found and love their customer service. Well, that's the thing, is that on this other glitter maker's page, everyone's saying to check out Glitter Chimp. And I had not heard of Glitter Chimp, so I have been checking into Glitter Chimp. So, and now you said Glitter Chimp, so I'm going to have to look more into Glitter Chimp. Kat says, I follow one lady and never seen negativity on her page. She says, wow. Tammy says, yes, she's hungry. Kat says she's hangry. Amber says, well,
steak, lobster, you guys got me going. Horchatas.
Yeah. Amber says, well, I basically begged for product because I just don't have the money to buy the things not working. All I want is to have my little bit of peace and happiness, not in competition with anyone, and I'm only in competition with myself. And I have to tell you, Amber, I've sent stuff to Amber, and I will continue to send stuff to Amber. So, and if Amber calls me and says, hey, I've got this project and I'm looking for this, I help Amber out. And I would never have said that if she hadn't brought it up. And Amber doesn't call me and says, can you please send me $500 worth of stuff? No, it's like, hey, I'm looking for a color, would you happen to have it? And half the time I'll just be, hey, I'll send it to you. When I was going out of business, Amber did buy some stuff from the store, and I threw a lot into her box that she didn't order. But there's no shame in that. Amber's my friend, and I want her to succeed. And so I have no problems helping her out. If you guys knew everything that Amber has been going through with her health, and Jesus, I thought I had some strength, but the stuff that Amber has been going through is absolutely just.
But she's a doll baby.
And she is. She's a doll baby. I love her. And so, Amber, it's not you begging, honey. It's not begging. It's you saying that you have a need and the right people hearing it. So.
Yeah. Crysta doesn't do anything she doesn't want to do.
Well, I don't know. There was that one time back in college. You started it.
And that was after a fest.
No, that was after a frat party. Ooh, there was a lot of drinking that night. Tammy says that she loves manwich with fried potatoes and onions. Yum. Delaney says that manwich is her fave.
I like it with potato chips.
Kat says that she likes shepherd's pie. And I like shepherd's pie too. Let's see here. Kat said yes on the shepherd pie. Amber says, I have a bunch of cigar boxes I'm trying to make. I think I'm going to paint pour some with tops and then resin them.
Nice.
Definitely put pictures up. I want to see that. I want to see them.
Me too. You know, if she wants to, she's always welcome to put some in my store to sell too.
Yeah, because she's in Oklahoma. I mean, y'all would have to work out shipping and, you know, the cost.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
we could make her some money, you know, if she could do it, if she wants to.
And so, yeah, Sue's awesome. And so, Amber, get with Sue if that's something that you might be interested in.
I know those would sell because they're always looking for things they can. We have 12 to 18 million people pass by my store every year. And they only want things, you know, they can fit in their car or their purse.
Or their, you know, their luggage.
Yeah. So.
And
Yeah,
so
I'm all about helping anybody out I can.
I'm almost kind of done with the first layer. I'm just kind of going over areas that I see are still kind of thin, or maybe I need to go over again before I put these colors away. And honestly, you know, I went heavier as I went along. So this area here, I'm just going to hit it again with this and kind of get those colors in. And also, as it dries, it gives you different shades as it's drying. Ah! But I'm loving it. I am loving it. And so I think I'm actually going to use some of the black pearl metallic and I don't know, maybe some brown. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Amber says that is terrible. I don't know if people believe in God, but if so, they need to know that kind of ugly does come back. Yeah, it does. Let's see here. Kat says we should help each other the best we can. Absolutely. Delaney said yes. Amber says yes, yeah, Kristen. I appreciate all you've ever done and sent me. God bless you for that. I can't wait to show you some of the stuff you sent me that I'm using. I can't wait either. That's why I sent you this stuff. What did I tell you? I sent you because she called me and she's like, I can't, you know, you sent me this and this and this and I didn't order it. And I said, no, that was for me to you. Just keep it. You know, I wanted to do something for you. So I put that in your box extra. And I told her, I told her that when she was recovering from her surgeries and other stuff, because Amber, I don't want to throw everything that you've had going on out. I told her that when she got better, I wanted her to have something to look forward to when she got better. And part of that was I know that she wanted to paint again. And if I could make sure that she had stuff in her studio or her work area that was going to call her name and get her back to painting. And if that helped her, then it was my pleasure to send her the stuff that I did. So, Delaney says, if you ever need someone to vent to, I'm always around. I don't know what you're going through, but I'm going through my own medical HELL too. So I understand. So Amber, and I've talked to Amber a lot and I've talked to Delaney for a little bit. And I think you two would be great friends. I really do. So I think that would be a good match. And so I'm afraid to pick up my mouse because every time I do, I put a comment up. Or Amber says this one time at band camp. Oh boy. Kath says, Sue, that is, wow, that's an amazing amount of people. Yeah. the amount of people that go by your studio every
Yeah,
year.
yeah, it's incredible. And they're still coming in with the gas prices. Nothing's stopping them.
Well, because even before the pandemic and the recession and the gas, the people that are coming in are coming up there for vacations to their weekend houses, and or they're taking the family to Dollywood or to Pigeon Forge, and so you know
Or the
it's
Smoky Mountain Park, National Park.
yeah. So these right now, it's probably people that have already booked it, and if they've already spent so much money that they would lose if they didn't go on the vacation.
That's true.
So Delaney said that she's so excited her Miss Lillian's order shipped today, and now I'm going to have to order some of the metallic glazes. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Oh, I love the metallics.
I love the metallic glazes. I love glazes, and I love I love all the glazes, but I love, love, love these metallic glazes. Delania says that she wants to go up to that part of Tennessee for Christmas one year. I would say that if you went to Tennessee in Christmas, that I would try to make it out that week. But Crysta is not going to the hills of Tennessee
In the winter.
in December, the end of December. Guys, it's just not going to happen. And I would love to meet you and see you and you know, hug your neck. But you ain't getting Crysta up in the mountains, the end of December. No.
You know, maybe next summer, realistically, we could do a paint retreat where whoever wants to come will get a cabin.
That would be cool. Yeah, that's, and Shorty and I have been talking about doing something like that for a while. And every time we do it, it's people say, yeah, let me know and I'll let you know if I can go that weekend. But, if we book a weekend, they want us to book that weekend. And everybody wants us to front the bill and pay us back later.
Yeah, we got to know for sure you're coming and pay up front with us.
I mean, we're not, do we, I got McDonald's money, all right? I don't got, that big money. I mean, I've got McDonald's money. I don't know if their meals keep going up to $7-8, I might not have, or $10.
Oh
I
my
might not
goodness, I know.
much longer. But, we got money, but we don't have enough money to throw down for 15 people or 20 people to show up, and then they not show up, and then they get stuck with the bill. I'm not afraid to say it. So okay. Sorry guys, I looked down and I had one of my big long black hairs fell out of my head, and I have the fan over here and blew into my glaze. So I had to get that out. And now I'm putting my hair up because I normally eat. Amber says that she has cousins in Nashville. Delania said that she wants a white Christmas. Well, a white Christmas in Miami is completely different than a white Christmas in Tennessee, let me tell you.
Well, and it's not always guaranteed here to have a white Christmas.
Yeah.
We don't always get snow. Unless you're up on the mountain.
Now, where your house is, Sue, would that be considered you living on a mountain, or do you live on one of the hills?
Well, it's kind of a rolling hill before the mountain. But, I'm right at the bottom of the Smokies.
Yeah. But there were some areas that we drove by that was like 2 miles from your house that I would have been like, that's mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, well, you could see them from the house, from the porch. You saw them.
Well, everybody on here saw them because I videoed from your front porch and was like, look at this view of this front porch. Oh my God, loved it. but yeah, I've talked to some other creators that are in between me and you, Sue. And when Shorty and I come back your way, we're going to be stopping off at a couple people and, you know, saying hey to them and then heading your way.
Absolutely.
So, well, we didn't get to the stigma of the messy workshops, but we can pick up that topic and any other topic you guys want to discuss or bring up. Anything in the painting industry or anything in the social groups that you might want to discuss or have questions about. And so we can do that next week. I'm
Yeah,
going
we're
to,
open to suggestions if you guys have some topics you want to cover.
exactly. Anything you guys want to know, let us know. Yeah, Delania said that Tennessee is some gorgeous landscape, and it is. So Kat says someday she'll take a real vacation and visit you all. And Amber says, come say hey to me, Crysta. I'd love y'all to have a big, nice bed for you and Shorty if y'all want to come visit me anytime, she said. And so, yeah, we're hoping to take a couple of days extra on our next trip and, you know, stop and see some people. And then I might be hopping in the car and just taking a, you know, 1 or 2 day trip. I'm hoping that I can get Amber down here. As much as I don't mind going to Oklahoma, you know me, I'll get in the car and go just about anywhere. The problem with me going to see Amber, and Amber and I have discussed this, is that I can't take my studio with me, and I want Amber to come. I want Amber and I to paint and to play. And for, you know, I don't want to pack up a bag and go up there and be like, oh man, this would have been perfect for the hematite, you know, glaze, and it not, you know, and I bring the rose quartz, and you know, when I want her to bring a piece down here, and so whatever I have in the studio, it's like, okay, yeah, let's use this, let's use that. I don't, you know, that's the only thing. So Kat says she'll be in Colorado in a couple of weeks. And Amber says yes, that she would love to come and play in your paints. So I'm going to take the my phone off the tripod one last time, because I don't know if you guys can actually, you know, get a good view of what I've done here. So let me kind of
Give them a full screen.
give them a full screen.
Absolutely, because you're wide.
Hey, that's personal. So, oh yeah, on the full screen, let me turn it so it's facing you guys. So this is my workbench right now with the first layer of the metallic glazes on it. And so let me get that off there so you can see. And then what I'm looking at doing is, once I get it the way I want it, then this, I will kind of jagged edge it and then burn it. And then that will go down here in the middle. Something kind of like that. So that's what I'm looking at. Something similar to that. And then it will be resin poured over top of it. But I'm not done layering yet. So let me get Sue back up. Oh, there we go. We're back. So let me get back over to this so I can look at comments. But yeah, I've glazed the whole thing. I actually worked again tonight. Woohoo! 2 weeks in a row, Crysta actually got stuff done. Can you believe it? So, and I was cutting my head off. There we go. So Tammy says it's gorgeous. Kat says, ooh, wings. Both of these are Grace on Design decoupage. This one that you see with the wings is called Redemption. And the one with the bike on it, this one is called Joyride. So both of those are Grace on Designs. Amber says
Another excellent company to work with.
they are.
Anything I ever needed, they got right back to me personally
Yeah.
and took care of it.
I can't say anything bad about H&P. I really like them. Delaney says that's beautiful. Let's see here. Jesse says looks absolutely amazing. Thank you, Jesse. Amber says I'm loving resin lately. I mean, loving it, and so am I. I'm really getting into the resin. Kath says it looks awesome. Amber says it's gonna be freaking awesome.
Oh, I got to show you guys something. If I get you out the cradle without losing you.
That is the trick.
Yeah. But if y'all remember, a couple weeks ago, I was working on that vanity, and I was gonna put a crystal chain around the edge of it. We flip you around.
We lost you, Sue. Here you are.
I can't find the flip button.
Well, flip your camera around. You
It's,
can't.
I can't find the button for that. That's
You
crazy.
can't flip your phone around.
Flipping my phone around. All right, so I haven't cleaned it yet, but here she is. Sorry, guys. And then I did the crystals around that edge
Oh,
and
that's
around the
pretty.
feet.
Oh, you didn't tell me you did it around the feet. We discussed it.
I
You
did
didn't
it around the feet with a thicker chain. And then I took Miss Lillian's metallic pink and put it here. Here's the side.
Sue.
Oh, and I added moldings here
Uh-huh.
and more metallic and wood grain the top. You guys saw me do that.
I cannot.
So that's where that's at. Oh, and here's the stool. That's almost done.
What color metallic pink did you use?
Oh, I tell you. Bo Peep.
Bo Peep. Okay. So Amber
And
said,
it's delicious.
yeah, Bo Peep is delicious. Amber says, oh, that's going to be beautiful, Sue. Tammy says, Sue, it's beautiful. Amber says, oh my gosh, gorgeous. Delaney
Thank
says,
you.
oh my God, Sue, that's gorgeous. Jesse says it's absolutely stunning. Love it. And we had talked about you putting the crystals around the foot, but you didn't tell me you'd done it, you sneaky little devil.
Yeah, when I went to find more chain, I was like 4 inches short to finish that run across the top. So I found some chain somewhere. Oh, Hobby Lobby, I cut up one of those key fob necklaces. Same size chain. And then I found the thicker, lacy looking crystal chain. And she was born.
Kat says it's pretty. Amber says that she loves it. Anne says that's beautiful, Sue. Cass says it's stunning, Sue. And Delaney says, I have a vanity to do for my granddaughter. Well, get with Sue. She'll tell you how she did that one. That's a great ideas on that one.
Vanities and buffets are my favorite.
I like buffets, and I like flat fronted pieces. I like pieces that I could do these crazy blends on and add my own molds without like the little insert pockets in them.
Yeah. So do you guys think I should do a fuzzy white seat cover on the vanity stool or fabric?
You know, I like the look of the fuzzy seats in pictures, but every one of the fuzzy seats I've ever had have never held up. And so I think that if someone was going to buy it as like a glam piece to just sit there and look good, then fuzzy. But if somebody was actually going to use this piece or give it to their granddaughter, I would say do fabric, because fabric's easier to clean than the fabric, than the fuzzies.
Yeah,
So,
it's more utilitarian, but gosh, the foot. I always wondered about how you keep it clean.
and really you can't. I mean, you can vacuum it and stuff, but
Yeah,
once,
how much will it take? Because those things shed like crazy when you cut them.
yeah. And like I said, I've had fuzzy blankets and fuzzy chairs and every one of them that has that type of like the real fluff, they don't hold up.
Right,
They're pretty and I love them and they're great, but they just don't hold up.
right.
Yeah, I'm still on the live.
It's 7.
It's 7?
Yeah.
Did you miss me?
Yeah.
You missed me?
Yeah.
Is it time for me to get off here? Uh-huh. And then what? Oh, God. All right, my
Is that the ice cream man I hear?
We got to snuggle.
the move you make was not snuggling. Jesus. Okay, guys. So
All right, well, Crysta goes all to pieces. I'm Sue from Nana's Antique and Paint Boutique in Sevierville, Tennessee. I can be found inside the Flea Trader's Paradise at 1907 Winfield Dunn Parkway, where I sell my Dixie Belt paint products, my painted furniture, wood cutouts, transfers, and more.
Hey, Sue,
oh god.
we got to put the pan in the oven.
I can't hear him.
Shorty says that we've got to put the pan in the oven. Oh my god, go away.
Is that the sign language?
The sign language. Shorty just did sign language.
Oh my goodness, that's a whole other show.
We'll tell the story about Shorty at the party that we had Saturday night when Sue was here and the sign language. So, my lovelies,
Hey, Stacy Coin got it.
No. All right, bye. So I am Crysta from Glitter to Glitter. I am a furniture artist out of Garland, Texas. You will find me on Monday on the Miss Lillian's page at 3 Eastern, 2 Central, as I am still trying not to blush and laugh my butt off because he's still doing stuff over there. And I will be back here next week with Sue and for Painting with Whiskey and Women. If you guys got any topics you want to discuss, bring up, think about, or you just need somebody to talk to, reach out. We're here. So much love, you guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you.